Oh my gosh. Got him. Got him. That was so sick. Oh, it's a big one. Oh my God. That is the biggest freaking sunfish I've ever seen. Picking up the homie Logan today. A Havasu native and local, and an absolute hammer stick. It's bright and breezy. It's gonna be a good one. I was throwing on the clash yesterday a little bit.
Really?
They were all over it.
Yeah,
I almost had one in the 8. It was crazy. It was like right at the boat and just like going back and forth.
Yeah, dude, I've been
rolls on it.
You can figure it. I'm pretty good out here during the night.
Really?
During the light.
Okay, oh, East Texas. Welcome to Parker Strip. Welcome to stop number 2. This is a one-of-one type fishery. We are just a stone's throw away from where we were fishing yesterday, that being Havasu Lake in Havasu City. Fishing was great. We had some boat issues, struggled a little bit in the mornings, but we prevailed. We caught some nice fish, including a couple giant bass, one nice bluegill, and of course we had to come tight on some carp as well. But we changed up scenery, and we're fishing a place I actually have been to before very long ago. This is the same body of water, essentially. This is the Colorado River system, and this is where it really starts to look like a river. We are actually getting pulled around, towed around by a nice steady current. In here we have the opportunity to catch similar to same fish that we were just chasing earlier, but these fish are a whole lot different in the way that they act, in the way that they hide and position themselves. We have the opportunity to catch smallmouth, largemouth, striper, and of course we're still looking for that mega red ear. We're also joining forces with a native and local Havasu angler himself, Logan. We met Logan at a restaurant a couple days ago, and he was like, dude, if you want to go fishing, let's run it. So I thought, okay, we've got like one more day kind of in this region of Arizona before we head east towards Phoenix. So I offered him to hop on the boat, and we're gonna see if we can make it happen today. This is cool. If you guys have never seen what this place looks like, definitely stay tuned, because it is, like I said, a hidden freaking gem, and the fishing here can be amazing. So it's bright and breezy in the morning. This is the earliest we've woken up. I'm excited, I'm stoked. Let's get to cranking. Oh, it just broke off. No, he smoked me, bro. I must have gotten tweaked on that last snag.
Yeah.
Holy sh!
Been a striper, dude.
You think?
Dude, they sit in the current, dude.
That was a crazy bite.
Oh, I thought that thing clapped it.
No, dude, no. What's worse than breaking off? Than breaking off on a big fish with a $14 lure.
Dude, all these kids, like everyone and their grandma's getting into fishing, which isn't a bad thing, but oh, there's one. Oh my God, oh my God, the school's on me, guys.
What species of minnow is that?
I think that's a.
Oh, is that a smallmouth?
I think that's a smallmouth.
Dude, you know it's bad when it's,
you
can't even tell what it is.
I think he got all 3 hooks too.
Good, yeah, of course he did.
Oh, great.
I think it is a smallmouth.
Yeah, it is.
First fish of the day, boys. Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Start somewhere.
Start somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
There goes a nice one. I think there's on his tail. Yeah, it's a good one. There you go, got him. That was the fish I saw. Largy. Let's go. Logan's got himself a nice largemouth. It's weird, it looked like a smallmouth down there first, I'm not gonna lie. We're on the board, brother. Nice one.
Oh yeah.
Good way to start it.
Nice little Parker Keys largemouth.
Parker Keys. Not Key West.
Not Key West.
Parker Keys.
Parker Keys.
There we have it. First bass of the day. Skunk is off the boat. It's always nice to get that pressure off the shoulders, especially, you know, as an angler, but also someone's filming for you guys. Where we're at right now has got to be one of the sickest spots, in my opinion, you can fish down here. It is a maze of docks, concrete walls. It is, in my opinion, the epitome of urban fishing. in a sense. Like I know the outskirts are rural, but what you have to understand is like within these kind of beautiful waterways, you've got stuff like this. And you've got pontoon boats, Malibus, and underneath those boats, underneath those little tiny slips and docks are big bass. So we're gonna kind of go through this maze, weave in and out, and see if we can get some more fish. We've already seen some pretty good bass as we come in here. They're probably a little spooky because the water is so clear. It's literally like you're fishing in an aquarium because it's gin clear water and there's tons of fish. Seeing some small and some largemouth. That specific fish was a Arizona largemouth, but there should be some big ones back here, either spawning, post-spawn, or just kind of cruising, waiting to move up and do the dirty. But hey, not a bad start. Nice job, homie.
Oh shoot, right there, smaller.
Where at? Right under us?
Yeah.
No. I'm like looking out here.
That was another largie.
Yeah.
Come up that way.
Hang on, there's one right
Oh
here.
yeah, here.
He's looking at it. He's gonna eat it. Got him. That was cool. That was neat. Finally got on the board here. It took us a while. Had to like literally throw the most finesse stuff I have in my boat for this bite. Dude, it looks like a spotted bass.
Dude.
I think this is an Alabama spot. He literally does look like a spotted bass. There we go, I'm on the board. I was throwing around the pig and jig and it wasn't really doing much. Had a couple bites here and there, but had to really slow things down. Logan's throwing super finesse stuff, so I figured I'd follow suit. I'm gonna take notes from the guy that fishes here often. Nice little largemouth bass on a 5-inch Nico rig worm. I sight fished that. It wasn't on a bed, but just sight fished him, which is actually really fun. Nice fish though. Hopefully one of many more.
There you go.
Another one. Starting to figure them out, maybe just really slow things down. Not a bad one either. Soon after that last one, we got another hookup. This one's a little bit better maybe. Oh my gosh, swallowed the worm. Really felt like I was going through grass. Look at that. Nice 2-pounder, fun fish, man. Our mornings progressively are getting better and better each day. First day we broke a boat. Second day, we got a couple nice fish. And now this morning we got 3 fish in the boat already. Sun's still rising. Such a nice Arizona bass. So cool catching them in this environment. And the cool thing is like this is actually a good spot. It's not like we're forcing the needle, trying to get things to happen when they shouldn't. There is good bass in here and good smallmouth. Send her back into the aquarium. Bye, girl. Nice.
Jerkbait points. That's like one of my favorite things.
Classic smallmouth type antics.
Big swim bait.
Oh, there's one. Just one little tap. It's like right, look at those giant red ear.
Yeah,
Oh my
big
gosh.
one. Whew. That's a
They go
decent
hard in
one.
here, man.
Yeah, they do.
They go hard. Come here. Number 3 for me, 4 for the boat. Cookie cutter largie. Man, dude. It's like the Dead Sea for, seems like miles, then all of a sudden you find some grass in these canals, and that's where the fish are. Literally, we just got to some aquatic vegetation down there. And we got bit, just a little ding on the pink worm. She smoked it. That's a little healthy 2-pounder. We'll take it. Let's go. Right here. Little bass. Little bass. No. Warmouth. Green sunfish. New species. Little green sunfish. These guys are usually the bullies in most lakes as far as sunfish goes, but I imagine they don't stand a chance with these 5-pound redear floating below the boat. Cool little fish though. Another catch on the Nico. See you, bud. There we go. First cast. Good call, homie. There we go. Ran right out with it. Whew. This is nuts. Put down the ferry wad and traded in for some 20-pound braid and a flipping stick. We're out on the main strip right now. This is actually considered Parker Strip. Where we were earlier was just kind of like a little lead-off canal system where people live and park their boats, but it is crazy out here. I'm gonna get this guy right back in the water. It is hot out here. It's absolutely nuts. The scene is just like Havasu City, very much alive. You've got Malibus, you've got guys wakeboarding, skiing, you got sea-doos. I almost said ski-doos, that would be like up north. You got sea-doos, just an insane amount of wake, and it's a very narrow system. So you've got wake that might hit one side of the bank and then come right back and just almost topple you over. But this is fun. The water's really clean. The fishing's a little slow, but it should pick up throughout the day. We just gotta figure them out. I've not fished here in quite some time, and you know, they're fish, man. They're gonna be tricky. But regardless, we're still getting bit. There's one. Is that a bluegill? If it is huge. Do you see that? Yeah, it is. It's huge. It's huge. No. Gotta get the crawlers out. Oh, look. Oh, they're on beds. Bro, they're on beds.
Oh, you're on bed.
Bro, they're on beds. Oh my God. He just bit it. Snipped it. Snipped it again. Got him. Got him. I think it's a gill. It is a gill. It's a nice one. That's so cool, dude. That is so cool. They are finicky. They are tough to get to bite. Wow, look at this. It's not even a giant, but they still are so big, even at a smallish size. Oh yeah, full of eggs too. Look at this specimen. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Look at that thing. Well, it's been a goal and dream of mine to come to this region of Arizona and to catch these big red ear sunfish, also known as shellcracker. This is honestly a giant sunfish, but it's just a small example of how big they can get. We're seeing some absolute mondos floating down there, and we're using literally live night crawlers to get them to bite, and they're still being finicky. I had no idea they'd be this difficult to catch, but they are timid little creatures. I guess timid big creatures. Holy shit, just broke my line. Oh! There she goes. This thing just snapped 7-pound test. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, shout out to my buddy Grady, who actually used to live in Arizona, but now lives in Texas. He sent me the spot, so thank you, Grady. We're gonna see if we can get a couple more. Oh wow, that one looks really big. Oh, he just bit it. I'm on too. Doubled.
No.
You just came off?
I lost them. How do I lose a bluegill?
Dude, these are not bluegill. These are mega gills. Look at the size of that thing, dude.
That was a good one.
That doesn't even make sense. Well, we've switched gears and we decided to chase after yet another notorious Arizona fish, that being the red ear. Shout out to my buddy Grady for giving us this spot and a little bit of the intel. It's been a lifelong goal of mine to catch these giant red ear. It doesn't even make sense. I didn't even know panfish got this big up until I heard about Havasu and started reading up and realized that the world record came out of here, which was a 6-pounder. So this is probably like a pound and some change. Still an epic looking fish. Time to send her back. Look at the size of that thing. As a Midwesterner, this is just like the most geeked I've ever been. Oh my gosh. Time for the release. I'm sure they're great eating, but we're just gonna send these guys back. That thing is huge. Oh yeah, mission accomplished. Unbelievable. Going right to you, you're gonna get smoked.
Yep.
Got him. Epic, dude, epic. One of these is gonna be a freak, I just know it. They're coming for me now. We might double up. Oh, there's a lot of them, dude. Come on, doubles. It's cheap fun. Oh my gosh. Gillies, double gillies. Look at the size of these things, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's peeing, bro. That's awesome. That is so cool. There we have it. Logan and I doubled up on gillies. It's pretty cool. Do you do it often down here or not really?
Not really.
No, bass is your way.
Bass is my way.
These things are actually in the same family, that being Centrarchidae, same as bass and smallmouth. Let's get them back in the water. Yours is ready to go. Double release. There he goes. Nice. That's cool. There we go. Ooh, that one might be a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That is a nice one, solid one. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at the size of that bluegill. Look at the size of that red ear. I keep calling him bluegill like an idiot. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't think I've ever had to use drag on a panfish before. God. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. It's just fat. Just so fat. Look at that. Shout out to Rackley too for letting me borrow his rod. I don't think he knows I'm borrowing his rod, but I'm borrowing his rod. He's the panfish master. And I figured this rod would come with some good juju while we chase after these insane looking things. What the hell? Look at that bluegill. Look at that red ear. Keep calling him bluegill, dude. So cool. It just dropped straight down. This one's coming up for it. Oh my god, that one's, oh, it's a smallmouth. What the hell? I was like, that one's really big. This one's long. Oh, my first smallmouth of casting concrete. We're doubled up. We might have a true Arizona double right here. What is going on? You have a sunfish, I have a smallmouth. This is crazy. Yours is big too.
Oh, he came off.
He came off. It was a giant, wasn't it?
It was like a 2-pounder.
Oh my lord. Come here. Oh, dude, you spit up a bluegill or some sort of bait. Yeah, like a little bluegill. Oh my gosh. I'm like drop shotting night crawlers for smallies. There we go. Never know what you're gonna catch when you're out here pan fishing. So cool. On. Please be big. Took us a while to find these fish, but we managed to get on a school of multi-species here. That is so neat, man. Catching smallies and red ear. That's a big one too. Caleb just got pissed on again. This is fun. Good time out here with Logan. A Arizona native, catching some pretty interesting fish. Doing the old-fashioned way, drop shot night crawlers. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to do. Do a slow release. Oh, that works. You're good. Bye-bye, Smallie. Oh, that was cool. Oh, nice. On the blind. Let's go. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Please be enormous. Oh, it's big. It's a good one. Dude, they get sideways like a tuna. Holy shit, that's a nice one. Oh my gosh, dude. That is a giant. Nice one, bro. How do you even hold a fish like that? You can't palm them. I'm curious to see how big these are, so I'm gonna throw them on the scale real quick. Just for perspective, because it might be deceiving. They're either lighter than we think or heavier. That's not really gonna work too well. Let's see. Chill, buddy, chill. It's almost 2 pounds. It's 1 pound and 12 ounces. That is ridiculous. I can't imagine what a 6-pounder fight's like. I feel like we got our fill of red ear. Oh my God, I'm good. We definitely got our fill of red ear here in Arizona. That was too cool. You have to just, like I said previously in an early part of either the last video or this video, is like, if you make yourself a multi-species angler, if you go out there and not just chase after bass or not just chase after muskie or walleye, and widen your horizon and have fun with stuff like this, you will never be a bored angler. That is my biggest advice to you guys. And the beautiful thing is you can do it right here in your back door, whether you live in Havasu City or some of these other cities that we plan on visiting in the near future. Put it there, Caleb. Ding. This water's cleaner than, today we found some decent ones. There's quite a few bass back here. You know, smoking red ear all day really builds up a serious appetite. So we actually went and put the boat in the slip, and now we're in the Caribbean. Believe it or not, it's just adjacent to Parker Strip. You can get chicken jerk burgers here, silver dollar cocktails. I don't know where I'm going with this, but we're gonna grab some food real quick, get refueled and recharged. I also want to add that I just met one of my buddies who I've known for almost 15 years. He was like an OG YouTuber. His name's Colby Pearson. The fact that I just ran into him out here in the middle of the desert is absolutely nuts. But shout out to you, Colby. It's he actually taught me a lot about fishing when I was getting into it. So he's a really cool dude, and I guess he's traveling to Yuma, and we're staying here in Parker. Let's grab some food, get a quick bite, and head back out in the water. It's probably the worst place to get ahi tuna, but whatever. Ahi tuna in the desert. Not bad. Or was that red ear? tuna. Was that red ear? Seared red ear? Is that what this is?
Red ear? Red ear meat?
I think this might be red ear. Got some seared red ear right here. Fresh from Parker Strip. Gonna give it a quick taste test. Really good. It's amazing, thank you. That was so good. Wow. Look at these bass. We just finished eating and they're actively spawning. Do you see that? Right where we parked the boat is this little marina, and there is like so many giant bass in here. This morning we saw some good fish, but nothing like this. Oh my god, dude, they're literally spawning right there. And we're off. Full bellies, open minds, clear hearts, or however the saying goes. We're ready to go fishing again. We're leaving them alone, right, Logan? We're letting nature take its course?
Yeah, I think we'll let nature take its course.
I think it's a good idea. It is very tempting.
Is Nature that guy on the dock's name right there? Because I know what course he's going to take.
His name might be Snag with Treble Hook Jr., but that's fine. We'll let that guy live his life. And, you know, I guess what he eats doesn't make me right? So let's get out of here and go find some bacon. Well, we've made it to the end of Parker Strip. Right behind me is the dam, and below the dam is a ton of current. This water is, I mean, to call it gin clear is honestly an understatement. It's like triple, quadruple distilled vodka clear. It's unbelievable. First thing we saw when we pulled up, nice smallmouth on a bed. There's fish around. This is where Logan has a lot of confidence too. One of the things we wanted to do is link up with, you know, someone who is from the area and just not only get to fish with them, but also just see how they approach a waterway that we don't normally get to fish. But it's pretty crazy. Like the rip up here was nuts. We're swerving through other boats. People were just clogging up the whole river, or I guess the strip in of itself. But yeah, it's nice and peaceful up here. But still, it is kind of a culture shock seeing a giant dam like that and all this current. We do not have stuff like this in Texas.
I don't.
There's one. There's one. Oh, decent one. Ooh, nice smallmouth. Nice smallie. Nice smallie. Ooh. Good smallmouth. Just barely nipped it. Just barely nipped it. Right on that buoy. Oh my gosh. Let's go. On the black worm. Black worm strikes again. Oh, something about black and clear water. Just, they love it. Wow, this is fighting way harder than red ear. So as you can see, we've moved up the strip, Parker Strip, and the water is just, it seems like it changes wherever we go as far as bottom content. Like you have more grass up here, maybe more rock, and up here it seems to be like more spawning activity and more smallmouth. Smallmouth love the current. Growing up as a kid, that'd be like one of my favorite fish to catch in the current is these bronze backs. Wow, this thing is throwing down. He's really not that big, but he is just fired up. Come here, buddy. Come here. There you go. Not a bad one. High twos. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Oh, there we go. That is a proper smallmouth. Didn't catch him on a night crawler this time too, which felt good. AZ smallies. My first trip to Arizona, I didn't even realize there was smallmouth in this state. Matter of fact, it is actually probably top 10 for smallmouth fishing. They get big in here. There's good numbers. This is just a small example, but we'll take it. Beautiful. See you later. Oh, she released herself. Look at this one. He's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat it. That was unreal. Oh, that was so cool, dude. Nice smallmouth. That was unreal. Good fish. Wow, good, really good fish. Well, shout out to my buddy Colby. He left these in my boat. I was so confused. He like left a bunch of hair jigs in my boat. I'm like, did he like hand tie these and just want me to have them? And then I'm like looking at this water. I'm putting two and two together. I'm like, wait a minute. This is supposed to be for like right now. I'm gonna get this fish back in the water and we'll talk about it in a second. I'm like looking at this water. I'm like, why did he put all black and purple swim jigs, or sorry, hair jigs, marabou hair jigs, in my boat? And I'm looking at the water color. I'm like, this literally screams hair jig. This is like Sturgeon Bay type stuff. And I'm like, that seems so weird. It's probably not something a whole lot of guys throw down here. And I just tied it on and I watched like 2 or 3 fish come in on that bait and eat right at the boat. So thanks, Colby, for helping me put 2 and 2 together. This is actually a really amazing way to catch super clear water fish, and specifically smallmouth. So there you have it. Nice 3-pound smallmouth done and dusted. Another one.
I might need to tie one on.
Yeah, you need to tie one on, dog.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Colby, you're the man. I've got black and blue hair jigs in my boat, but I'm like still in Texas Southern mode. I'm like, why would I ever throw these? Cigarette boat. There we go. Whew. That is awesome. That is freaking cool. Choked it too. When they're eating like that, you know you're throwing the right presentation. So sick. So sick. Nice. They fight so hard in this moving water, man. It's unbelievable.
Oh no.
I got another spinning rod here if you need one. Of course, it's
Well,
the dinkies that do that.
of course.
That's good. Now bring it straight. A little more this way. That's good. Now straight, straight. Bring it back. Give it gas. That'll do. With the last few minutes of daylight we have left, we decided to put the boat back on the trailer and do a bit of bank fishing. I know you guys probably think we've been doing a lot of boat fishing. I understand. We've fished a lot of big water. But after today, keeping the boat on the trailer, and from now on, throughout the rest of this Arizona trip, we're doing old-fashioned style from the bank. But I figured we at least sneak in a bit of foot fishing now. We're at a spot that you recommend.
I think so. I think there should be some fish up
I
shallow.
noticed there's a sign that it says absolutely no, and then I can't read the rest of it. It just says absolutely no, and then it's all
Harbor.
like gibberish after that. I don't know. We're just gonna go check it out. Those look like bluegill beds.
There's like a 5-pounder on the bed right here. He's trying to catch. He keeps swimming off. Look at it. Look. There it is. Oh, he's gonna die. Its bed's right there.
Oh God. Yeah, where it gets a little lighter. Here, brother, take this rod.
What? John, you have to give me a rod.
Yeah, man, take it. I feel bad about you breaking your stick. It's not quite the same, but at least you got a spinning rod to keep you by.
John?
Yeah, of course. It's got good juju on it. I think that one in particular caught 130 fish today, so.
Really?
Yeah. Brother, absolute pleasure.
Thank you, John.
We'll have to do it again sometime. Come to Texas. I'll pay the favor then.
Sounds good.
We'll go to Texas and we'll go get some big largemouth.
Down.
No redear there, so we'll actually go bass fishing.
Still haven't got my 1-0 yet, so.
You need to get a double digit.
Need to
Although
get
I
a
haven't got a
double
double digit in 2 years, so maybe you should go with someone else. It's been a while. Be all right.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll go mess
See?
them up. Shout out to Logan for taking us out fishing today. It's boring fishing by yourself. I mean, Caleb's there, but he's boring. It's nice to have Logan here to. It's nice to have Logan here to share the day with. We caught smallmouth, redear, largemouth. The only thing we got blue balled on was the stripers.
Stripers.
We were trying to go across the bridge, and the guy's like, "Can't bring a boat across the bridge." I don't know what kind of weird made-up rule that is, but we abided it. But anyway, be safe, homie. I'll let you know if I'm back in Havasu City.
Sounds good. I
Go
appreciate it, man.
Check out his Instagram. I'll leave it down below. And yeah, our journey continues. We'll meet you guys out east. Well, here we are. We've departed from the mountainous terrain of Havasu City, and we've left the Clearwater Gorge behind us. We are now smack dab in the middle of Phoenix, Arizona. This is Arizona's capital. From a distance, Phoenix may seem like a very unpopular fishing destination, but if you look closely, you will realize that this city, smack dab in the middle of a river valley, is teeming with ponds, canals, creeks, in so many areas for these fish to hide. We've left the boat behind today and we're hitting it from the bank. We are going full foot fishing mode. I've got 3 rods, a bag of baits, and over the next couple of hours and maybe even days, we hopefully will get a good shot at catching some urban Phoenix bass. Our first spot takes place right here on the SRP Canal. This is probably one of the coolest urban spots we've fished yet. I don't know if there's actually any fish in here, but it looks amazing. We're gonna try this out. Our goal today is to fish as many ponds and little creeks as we possibly can. So without further ado, let's get after it, see if we can get bit. Holy hell.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Can't have you standing on the edge like that. You gotta be up on the bank.
Okay, gotcha.
You slip and go in. Can't have it.
Okay. Is that the whole canal or just this spot?
What's that?
Is that the whole canal or just this spot?
Yeah, the whole canal. You can't be down on the edge like that.
Huh.
You gotta be up on the banks.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna go grab my gear. I'm gonna get up, okay?
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Well, I mean, ugh. That's part of fishing out in the city. Weird little rules. This is cool. We've relocated to some ponds. Our canal mission deemed to be unsuccessful. We fished 3 different stretches. Turns out, I guess you can't fish down in the lower part of the canal, so we're kind of limited as to where we could drop in. But it does look good. We might revisit it later on this trip. However, got to keep things moving. We found a pond next to a bunch of restaurants and hair salons. There's a sports clip over here, GameStop over there, and a place to get your nails done. And of course, next to that, in typical urban fishing fashion, there's a pond. We just saw a little flathead down here, and I think I saw a bass kind of scoot off into the shallows. We're running out of our morning, but we still have a lot of daylight left to try to get these fish to bite. Gonna have to be really stealthy. This water is super clean. I'm sure this place gets fished often. They are spawning. Another one. Oh gosh, nice one, dude. Nice one. Oh my God, nice one. He sees it. He sees it. He sees it. No, he didn't eat it. That was weird. Does not like it. They're engaging it. What are these guys doing over here? Just being goobies. Big grass carp in here. Oh, 2 more coming. Holy shit, dude, this might go down. Oh. Oh, he's gonna eat it, he's gonna eat it, he's gonna eat it, he's gonna eat it, he's gonna eat it. He just ate it. Got him. Got him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was insane. That was ridiculous. He does not know he's hooked yet. This fish is huge. Ooh. Holy moly, dude, that was insane. New species. Oh my God, all the carp are checking him out. Look at this. Wow, that's nuts. This fish is not fighting as hard as I thought it would. Check that out. Oh my gosh, look at that big, look at the giant common carp. What is he doing? There's a common carp, a bass, a tilapia. This is wild. So cool, a new species for AZ. This is a grass carp, also known as a white amur, A-M-U-R, I think that's how you pronounce it. Not nearly as big as the one we saw in here, but still a good fish. They're such interesting species. They're like long and slender, they're like missiles. And they fight pretty good, although this one is not putting up much of a fight. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got bad line. My line's all frayed. I felt it earlier. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Dude, that common carp is getting so aggressive. I don't know. I've never seen a carp do that before. This thing will not quit. Come here. I think I was recording. Come here. Come here. Come here. Dude, they are like scaly little missiles. Honestly, they're very similar, like a giant mullet. They don't eat much other than like, you know, berries and grass, hence the name grass carp, but you can sometimes dupe them into eating bread. This thing is not quitting. Okay, come here, buddy, come here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Wow, that was a hell of a run. I know you're not gonna like it. Whew. There we go. The bass bite is slow. We've seen so many, we just can't get him to commit right now. So I decided, hey, let's grab some bread and do it the old-fashioned way. Earlier, we went to the market, grabbed some corn, grabbed some shrimp for maybe catfish, and of course, the OG bread. And in this case, it made for a nice moment to hear that drag scream. Nice little fish. We're gonna get him unhooked very quickly and put him right back in the water. There you go, hook is out. We'll let him revive. There he goes. Interesting. It's funny, those fish, like common carp, are not native, but people in a lot of lakes around here in the south like stocking them because they're used to control the amount of grass that grows in a pond. I mean, they are like cows. They're literally cows of freshwater. They will chew through grass like crazy. And in some cases, they'll decimate a lake of all of its grass, which in that case, it's not good, but they are used as a tool to manage lakes, ponds, and rivers. Okay. That thing went so hard. I can't imagine how a big one would fight. Holy. You see, there's a couple rules about traveling, especially traveling fishing. That rule being, wherever you go, you eat the food that is endemic to the area. If you're going to Maine, you're eating a lobster roll. If you go to New York, you gotta get a New York style pizza. If you're up in Chicago, Chicago style dog. If you're down here in the Southwest, you gotta eat good Mexican cuisine. And that's exactly what we're about to do. It's beautiful. I almost shed a tear when they were preparing my tacos. This is amazing. This is the best thing about the South, no matter where you're at. Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. You can get tacos for so cheap. We got 11 tacos plus chips and salsa plus a horchata for $39. This is enough to feed a couple families. We are hungry. Slow day of fishing makes my tummy rumble, and I think this is gonna cure me and I don't know, put some confidence back into my blood, and maybe we can get out there and actually go crush them. But yeah, we got lengua, cabeza, el pastor, a couple of carne asadas. This looks good. A lot of you guys recommended this joint. This is taqueria mi casita, I believe it's called. So, is this el pastor? Maybe. Truly amazing. 10 out of 10. If you're going to Phoenix or anywhere in Arizona for that matter, get you some tacos, get you a burrito, get you a soggy enchilada, and enjoy yourself. Indulge. That's what this is all about. Not just the fishing, but also just kind of getting to try some cool places to eat and meet some good people and ultimately fish the experience. I'm not throwing the tray away this time. This one's fired. Got him. There we go. Finally, a fish. Oh, it has been a long freaking morning, guys. I'm sitting front row on the struggle bus right now. Luckily, that wasn't a big one. I'd have been really upset if that fish was huge. He was just a little guy. I suck. Wow, it's incredible a fish like that can even live. It's a giant grass carp with a broken back. Probably happened when it was little and it just kept growing. That is nuts. You know, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, sometimes you go halfway across Phoenix, Arizona, all the way down from Mesa up to Scottsdale and you fish 100 ponds and don't catch a single fish. Some. That was us today. I hate to end the video on such kind of a sour note, but this is the reality of urban fishing. I've been doing this my whole life, whether it be in Illinois, the state that I grew up in, or down south in Texas, or in Florida, or in Maine, like anywhere I've tried to like kind of quote unquote push the limit and try to catch fish where people don't normally think to catch fish, it comes with challenges, but those challenges are ultimately worth it when we have that one moment that surprises us, where we go way back into a ditch where the water is disgusting, there's trash everywhere, and there's sirens going in the background, and we get that bite. Like, that is what makes it so beautiful. Unfortunately today we didn't receive, unfortunately today we weren't blessed with that moment, that one single bite that could kind of flip the day. And that's the thing, is like we weren't out there to catch like 100 fish. We were just looking for a couple good opportunities. The carp was cool, I must admit, as a new species to the list. I think at this point we've caught, I think, a half a dozen different species, which is pretty rad for a state that honestly isn't known for having too much water, let alone urban fishing in general. Tomorrow is a new day, and tomorrow, that being the next video, is a new day, and we've got some things lined up. We've sent out a cry for help for some of the guys that I actually know around here, one of which, his name's Dylan. I met him years ago on Never Stop 2, and I never got a chance to actually fish with him when we were down here last, but he's free and we're free, so we might actually call upon some guidance for a dude that lives here and knows the ways. And no shame in that. It's just like, you know, if it's a struggle, like, let's call for reinforcements. But anyway, I just want you guys to know that don't get discouraged. Even though you might be confined to just fishing urban spots on the weekend, and maybe you're strapped for time because you got a busy job or a busy school life, like, just know that you will have that moment and it will be worth it. Urban fishing is the best. It's one of my favorite things to ever do, and that's the reason why we do the Casting Concrete series, is to inspire some of you guys and show you guys it's possible. But you will have days like today. Anyway, we're peacing out, signing out. Thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned because we're not done yet. Got him.